like you playing me. Yes, it's safe to be thinking that you could ever get over on me. I'm a rebel of this game, so ain't no rules if you find me. I'm a felon in this industry. Y'all misdemeanors tell me smart, I'm new.
What's up, everybody? This is your man, Next Icon. This has been a trial for these last couple of weeks and last few days of trying to get this show back on the air, but we are here. I'm here, you here, we here. Yo, welcome to season 4 of the ICON Chronicles. I am your man, the incomparable, the one, the only, I gotta say that for a reason, the only Next Icon, which, if you are unaware, stands for no excuses. I can overcome negativity in the building one more time to bring this show back to life. I apologize for all of the interruptions, from one computer issue to another, visual issues, sound issues. Yo, something out here is trying to keep me from getting this word out to y'all, but it's not going to happen. The word is going to get out, and y'all going to help me spread it. The ICON Chronicles is here to stay. It can't be stopped. It won't be stopped. No matter what comes, there's no end to it. So, let's get this thing started. Let y'all know what's been going on. Now, since the series finale for episode 3, I have been in a couple productions. One, I still got to find out what the name of it was. It was a last-minute entry into. But I am in a series called Traumatic, where I play a character by the name of JR. I will be at Grace Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, September 24th. I will be there in a stage play called Women Shop Talk While Real Men Wait. I will be playing the role of Clayton Sr. To know about Clayton Sr., you're going to have to show up and you're going to have to see what's popping. You feel me? Anyway, August 31st, I released 2 new songs. One is called Can't Call It. The other one is called Seconds. It's being distributed, as always, by DistroKid. If you are not familiar with DistroKid, then you are not an artist. Check out DistroKid and see what they can do for you with getting your music out there, getting your music heard, and getting it to the public. As well, check out the other sites, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, etc., Airplay, Radio Airplay, Django, etc. Y'all know the deal. Follow up with your man. Follow me on IG at Next Icon. That's NXICON, which you can see on the screen. You can also follow me on Facebook at Next Icon Davis. You can also follow me on my acting journey under Will D for the actor, and on IG as the actor Willie D. Be advised, ladies and gentlemen, that for another year, your man here is nominated. Next Icon Davis is nominated for ATL's Hottest Actor category. I won it last year. I'm looking to win it again this year. Help a brother out. Follow me and get the site for where I will be and where you can vote for me as ATL's Hottest Actor. Got it? Next Icon Davis, ATL's Hottest Actor. There's a little write-in spot for music. Y'all can add me in there. Somebody's been putting in the song Pillow Talk. If you ain't heard Pillow Talk, then you don't know what's happening. But check it out. What else have I been up to? I'm also in a project called Love in Atlanta, where I play a gentleman by the name of AJ, who is a very nice guy. And when y'all see that movie, y'all gonna fall in love with that. You're gonna want to see it again and again. Check out my man Bobby and Renee Peoples and their movies that are featured on Tubi. Check out my man Rip Entertainment Films, whose movies are on Tubi. You can check me out in their movie, in Rip's movie, The Struggle 2. And you can check me out in Bobby and Renee's movie. Oh my God. I had it in the top of my head. Oh God. I'm gonna have to look it up and find it, but check it out. God, I can see it and it hit in the top of my brain. But we finna get started with the real. Um, Golly, what Bobby Renee? What is the name of that movie, man? See, I hate it when I have something on my head. And plus, see, I'm not in my studio, in my regular studio, because I've had some other things going on. As you can see, I got my work computer in the background, so I'm in my office. So just bear with me because I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to look up the name of the movie. Oh yes, and you get while I'm looking that up, y'all can go on YouTube and y'all can check out the Malcolm series, um, where I play a detective and me and my partner we are chasing a serial killer. So y'all can check that out. They are up to episode 5. Excuse me. I'm waiting to find out if they're going to bring us back, just in case Malcolm decides to make a jailbreak. So I'm still trying to find the name of this movie. And once I find it, I will let you know, because you can check any of these movies out. You can check out The Struggle 1. You can check out The Struggle 2. You can also check me out on a film called White Niggas. And okay, that crashed. Man, when I'm trying to tell you that when things go crazy in the technological world, everything does what it wants to do instead of what you want it to do. All right. The movie is right on the top of my head. There we go. I knew it. Domestic warfare. You can find me in Domestic Warfare. You can find me in The Walkers 1 and a cameo appearance in The Walkers 3. You can see me in Ice Pimp. You can see me in White Niggas. You can see me in Super Predator, How to Love a Black Woman. Yo, I have been doing my thing out here. So help a brother out and vote for me. Vote for me. Next Icon Davis, ATL's hottest actor. All right. So now that I have done all of that, I told y'all about the music. Oh, don't forget, your man writes books too. Go to www.lulu.com/spotlight/next icon, and you can find my books: Love for the Game, Book 1, Love for the Game, Balls in My Word, the psychological thriller Brutal, Confessions from the Flip Side of Love, Volume 1, Volume 2, and I am in the process of doing a Volume 3, as well as finishing my next novel, which is called Across the River. And now, after these brief breaks, we're going to get to the nitty gritty. So, I may have touched on this subject before, but it seems that it never ends. There's always something that's going on, and everybody wants to be, and everybody feels like they have to be the player on the board, which is, it makes no sense to me because nobody plays by the same rules. Everybody follows a different trade. Everybody follows a different trend. Everybody follows a different trademark. Nobody plays the same. And yet, people want to play. They want to play with your mind. They want to play with your feelings. They want to play with your mentality. They want to play with your life like it's a game. Everything in this life is not a game. And there are repercussions to the games that you play. Now, I express to people all the time that whatever choice that you make in this game of life, you choose to consciously accept the repercussions that go with them. You choose to accept the consequences of your choices. It's called accepting responsibility, which some people don't like to do, what some people don't want to do, but kind of have to do. Because the life that you're living was not given to anybody else. The life that you're living was given to you. It was given you to make something out of it. Now, some of us choose to be negative with it. Some of us choose to be positive with it. There are a lot of us that are straddling the fence with it. And therein lies the problem. Because you can't straddle the fence in this game of life. You have to pick a side. You have to pick which part of the line that you want to be on. If you do not choose a side, then the side will be chosen for you. And you may not like the side that gets chosen. Now, people want to play games because they think it's fun. Some are masochistic, some are sadistic, some are just plain flat out predators. They have nothing better to do with their time but to play games. But just like every game that gets played, keep in mind that at some point, everybody gets a turn. Therein lies the rub, my friend. Everybody gets a turn to play in the game. And as I stated earlier in my opening, everybody does not play by the same rules. Now, people look at me and they say, what a nice guy. Cool guy, dependable, reliable. And don't get it twisted. I am these things. But I've played the game. I've been on the board a few times. I've won some. I've lost some. I do not play by the same rules that everybody else plays by. Because in reality, there are no rules. It's a free-for-all. It's every man and every woman for themselves. May the best man or woman win. Now, because I chose to make a change in my life, because I chose to be a better person, because I chose to grow up, because, and again, I'm not a biblical person, but sometimes you kind of have to go there. But because I chose to make these changes, I put away my childish things to grow up, to accept and to handle the responsibilities that is given to me. Now, the game itself, understand, the game never changes. The only thing that is the same, the game is always the same. The only thing that changes in the game are the faces and the names. And every generation thinks that they have the best game when they have none. Because, see, the old school players, we don't play no more. But because we don't play anymore, y'all take it that we're weak, that we're soft, that we're old, that we don't know how things run. That is so far from the truth. See, just because we don't play the game, don't mean that we don't know the game. We've played the game. Like I said again earlier, I've won some, I've lost some, but you have to lose in order to learn how to win. And sometimes the best way to win the game is to not play the game. Now, those of us that don't play the game no more, we try and give y'all some leeway because we understand everybody's got to find their own way. Everybody's got to roll the dice a couple times to see where they're going to land at. We understand that. But the problem is, you trying to play us. And because we don't respond like you think that we should, or we don't react the way that you want us to, we don't know what time it is. We know what time it is, and we understand the rules. We understand the levels. We understand the board. We just opt to not play because we're trying to do something better. We're trying to be different than what we were. We're trying to be better than who we were. But some of y'all won't let us do that. See, some of y'all ain't happy until you bring out that side of us. And then once y'all see the rules that we play by, then you in your feelings. Now you want to whine and you want to cry and you want to complain like a little kid because you playing on a board that you ain't ready for. Like you a novice on the board trying to play on an expert level. You ain't been in the game long enough. You ain't observed the rules long enough. You still wet behind the ears in this game. See, we ain't got no mercy when we play the game. Why? Because didn't know anybody have any mercy on us when we played the game. That's how we learned. That's how we advanced. That's how we got to the point that we don't need to play the game no more. See, the point of playing the game is to get your win and get out. But some of y'all ain't figured out how to get out yet. That's why you stuck in the game. And you forced to continue to play. And you forced to think that you're going to win at some point in the game, and you're not. So you can't win against a true player. And the true players, the real players, they're not playing no more. We sitting on the sidelines. We watching the new breed play the game. And we laughing at y'all. We laughing because we've been there. We laughing at y'all because we done did that. Y'all not doing nothing new. Y'all ain't doing nothing fresh. Y'all ain't doing nothing clean. See, what we do is we let y'all play the game until we get tired. And then we just cut the game off. Then you hanging where you at. Or the other way that we let you hang is we give you the rope to hang yourself. This is what we do. Because we ain't playing the game no more. There's no benefit in it for us. There's nothing in it for us to continue to play the game. That's why we out of it. But we give you enough rope to play the game. We give you enough rope to hang yourself. And then when it's time for the game to be over, we play the hangman and pull the lever and watch you swing. Because see, you put the power of the game into the hands of the real players, thinking that you're the best one on the board. See, y'all out here playing checkers while the rest of us is playing chess. And while you over there in the corner talking about king me, we saying checkmate. Fool. See, we out here trying to win, and we gonna win because we found the formula in order to win. And when we try to teach y'all what that formula is, y'all want to play. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. You know, there's people out here that think that they getting over, or that they can get over, that they can play with somebody like me because I don't respond in a normal way. I don't react in a familiar method of reacting. But see, I learned that from my cousin, Mike Hill. We called him DJ Mikey Mike back in the day because he was a DJ radio station. Him and his brother Frank, DJ Frankie J, the other brothers. And Mike was like the coolest brother that I know. Because in all the years that I've known Mike, never seen the man mad. Never seen him angry. Never seen him upset. Because he had this coolness about him. No matter what happened, he was just cool about it. Smooth with it. But then nobody ever take him as a joke because we all knew. Mike taught me a valuable lesson. How to just be cool with whatever's going on around you. Mike's favorite saying was, take it as it comes. And I could never understand that at the time because I was a hothead. It didn't take much to set me off. Didn't take anything for me to react. If you cross me, you about to get this right here, right now. Mike taught me that it's not necessary all the time. Sometimes you just got to take it as it comes. So I learned that. And so I learned to sit back. I learned to observe the board. I learned to get an eye on who the key players are and who the key players ain't. Because a lot of y'all folks ain't got no game. Y'all think y'all do, but you don't. And because I sit back and I chill and don't say much, y'all think that y'all getting over on me. But then you start finding out not what you thought. And there's a lot of me's that's out here. There's a lot of me's that understand the games that people play. And we intentionally, purposely stay out of the game. We purposely stay off the board because we know that if we come back on that board, if we pick up those dice and we come back into that game, feelings is going to get hurt. Egos is going to get stomped. Mentals are going to be crushed. Now, somebody for the last few months been trying to run game on me, thinking that they're good, thinking that they're free, thinking that they're getting away with something, not understanding, not getting the full comprehension that I understand that in the end, you're only playing yourself. Because see, I know what kind of person that I am. I know what kind of person that I strive to be. I know what kind of man that I'm bringing myself into the realization of becoming. And your only intention is to find a way to take me off of that path, to take me off of that journey, to bring me onto a game that you are definitely going to lose by bringing me on. And in reality, you've already lost. Now, people want to play games to manipulate, to coerce, to force you to be something that you're not or don't want to be. I'm here to tell you, stand your ground. I'm here to tell you to hold your head up. I'm here to tell you to stick your chest out and not bow down to these wannabe so-called game players that have no idea how to play the game. You are put on a path. You put something out into this universe that you said that you wanted, or that you wanted to do, or that you wanted to have, or that you wanted to achieve. This world is going to test you. This world wants to know how serious you are about what you say that you want. This world wants to know how bad do you want it. And it's going to send everything at you that it possibly can to distract you, to lead you astray, to make you want to bow down, to make you want to give up, to make you want to give in, to make you want to throw in the towel and say, it's too hard. I can't do it. I'll never have it. It's not going to happen. This world wants you to say that because this world doesn't think that you want what you say that you want bad enough. This is only a test. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to pass the test. Because once you pass the test, that will give you your testimony. Now, again, I've probably said all of this before in another episode, but because the game is continuing to be played, I have to reiterate my message. Because there's somebody out there that's caught up on the board. There's somebody out there that's been pulled back into the game that they walked away from. My brother, my sister. Get back on your path. Mi hermano, mi hermana. Get back on your path. Never let anything or anyone sway you from whatever goal that you set for yourself. Because once you allow that to happen, they win. Once they get you to give up, once they get you to give in, they win. You are a powerful individual. You have strength within you. You have the strength to rise above. You have the strength to raise up. You have the strength to succeed. Stop giving that strength to other people. Because it was meant for them to have, it would have been given to them. It was given to you. You have a destiny. You have a fate. Stop running from it. Open your arms and fully embrace it. Is it going to be hard? Yes. Is it going to be difficult? Yes. Is it going to make you cry? Yes. Is it going to make you sweat? Yes. Is it going to make your heart pound? Yes. But once you pass all of these tests, you'll see what you get at the end of the game or the path, should I say. That brass ring that you're trying to go for, it's right there. You just have to go for it. The only thing, the only person that can stop you from achieving your goal is yourself. We can't do that. We shouldn't be able to do that. This is you. This is on you. This is your responsibility. This is your life. This is your breath. These are your steps that you are in control of. The pitfalls are going to come. The challenges are going to be there. The pitfalls, the blockades, the brick walls, the storms, the typhoons, the cyclones, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the severe rainstorms, the earthquakes, any type of cataclysmic obstacle is going to throw itself at you. And the closer that you get to your goal, the harder it's going to be. There's a saying that goes, new level, new devil. The harder the test, the closer you are to your goal. How bad do you want it? To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by thus opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to say that we end the heartaches and thousand natural shocks that flesh are heir to. Hamlet, by William Shakespeare, as he contemplates taking his own life. How long are you going to sleep on yourself? How long are you going to sabotage yourself? How long are you going to sabotage your goals? How long are you going to sabotage your happiness? How long are you going to sabotage your life? When are you going to realize that you deserve more than what you have, and that all you have to do is to go and get it? When are you going to realize that the game don't love nobody? The game don't love you. The game don't love me. The game has no cares. It just wants somebody to play. It wants somebody to win. It wants somebody to lose. It don't care which way it goes, because it's gonna have somebody else to play right after that. Sometimes it has a two-person game. Sometimes it has a four-person game. Sometimes it has an eight-person game. Sometimes it has 100 people in the game. And out of that 100 people, only one can truly win. But in order for you to win the game, you have to leave your path. In order for you to win to play the game and to maybe take a chance of winning, you have to take one of those forks in the road. To play the game and maybe win, you have to take your eyes off of your prize. Is that worth the price? Are you willing to accept the consequence of that choice of sacrificing your goal, of giving up your dream to stray off of the path that you've been put on to achieve that goal or that dream? Now, some of y'all can sit there and say, yes, I can handle that. Yes, I'm willing to pay the price until y'all see the price tag. Because the price tag is never shown at the beginning of the game. The price tag doesn't show until Sister Karma walks in and says, guess what? I'm here. We had a saying when I was growing up. What goes around comes around. That's in everything. It's non-discriminatory. Ooh, I didn't like the way I said that. Ooh, I didn't like the way I said that either. It is not discriminatory. It does not care. I'm starting to sound like I'm actually from the South. I'm not, y'all. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace your individuality. Embrace the fact that you are not like anyone else on this planet. Everybody don't got to play the game. Let the people that want to play the game, and let them play themselves out. Let them be the fool on the board. I did. I do. So you can't play me. You can't play with me. But I'll sit back and let you think that you are. I'll sit back and let you think that you're going to win. Because I know that I've already won. For the simple fact that you felt that you had to play the game on me. So I've already won. I don't got to play. True players, we ain't got to play because we know that we've already won. Because you had to go to the underhand side of the deck to try and play a game that you thought was going to put you in the winner's circle, and it did not. You think that because someone provides you the amenities of having a roof over your head, because someone has overextended themselves to help you out, that you won. It's your game that got in there. You the top dog on the board. You got your name up there, number one on the scoreboard. Until you look real close and you saw that negative sign next to that number. So you can't make me or break me. And us true players out here, you can't make or break us. We make or break ourselves. And what we do for y'all little ungrateful bastards is we extend to y'all a courtesy when we try to help y'all out. It's not a loss in humility because we're not out there bragging about it, but we choose to want to help because we've been where you are. We've been where you've been. We've done what you've done. We've acted how you acted. We reacted how you reacted. But we found a path of tranquility. We found a path to get us from point A to point B. And we've figured out that as long as we stay on that path, nothing can stop us. Not even you. But you're more than welcome to try. You're more than welcome to come up onto the board and step into the game and roll the dice and see where it leads you. We'll let you. We don't care. We know how the game is going to end out. Because while we're on our path, the path does not only show us our present, but it gives us a glimpse of the future. Y'all not ready for us to come back on the board. Y'all don't want us to come back into the game. Trust me, you don't. Because we ain't playing. We ain't showing no mercy. We ain't taking no prisoners. We ain't taking no and honest and truthfully, we really don't give up about the game or whoever's playing the game or whoever think that they winning the game. We don't give up how many times you roll the dice. We've already won the minute that you had to bring us on the board. We've already won the moment that you figured out that you couldn't be real with us. We won the minute that you made the decision that you were going to challenge us. We're not old. We're not weak. We're not tired. We just ain't got time. We ain't got no time to come on this board. We ain't got no time to play with y'all. We ain't no kids no more. See, we was all in a rush to be grown. We all said it. Can't wait till I turn 18 and move out on my own. Make my own rules and do what I want to do and handle things the way that I want to handle things. And ain't nobody going to be able to tell me nothing. We done all said that at some point in time. And then life politely looked at our parents and said, don't worry. I got them from here. And life got us in that corner, pulled that belt out, and beat the living crap out of us. And said, you don't know Jack. You ain't ready for anything. See, if you're going to play the game out here, people, respect the original players. Because even we, in this generation, are not the original players. We just learn from the best, who learned from the best, who learned from the best, who passed it on to the rest. I love a good game, but I ain't got time to play in this game. I ain't got time to play your game. If you feel that you got to get on the board and play a game against me, I will write you off the script so quick. I will cut my ties to you faster than you can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I ain't the only one. There's more out here like me. A lot more. We just trying to get our prize. Me trying to get my ring. And I can't rest until I get it. I won't rest until I get it because it's been in me so long to get it. Nothing else can sway me in another direction. Oh, it tries. I get all kind of obstacles. I just had an obstacle. I just had a trial. I just had a test. I just had a game trying to be played on me. And I let the game play for a while. When I get bored, I tend to do that. I let the game play, see how far it goes, see where it goes, see how long it goes. And then when I get tired, turn the game off. Today, I turned the game off. Because you're either here to help me progress, you're either here to help me move forward, you're either here to help me raise up, or you are a problem. My erasing you eliminates my problem. Because I have way too many other things to be doing. I have way too many other things to be focused on. I have way too many other goals to achieve. I have way too many other dreams to have to produce and to bring up and to create other goals in order to pursue. I ain't got time to play these games with y'all little kids. 44 years old with a childish mentality. There's no progress. No, I'm not trying to say anything to y'all players, well, wannabe players out here to get your feathers ruffled. Because I know that somewhere somebody said, I ain't scared of you. You don't scare me. It's not about fear. It's about comprehension. It's about understanding your position. It's about knowing where you are. It's about knowing who you are and understanding your worth and understanding your value as a person, as a human being, and how you have the blatant audacity to try to devalue another person. How you try to determine in your idiotic mind the worth of another individual when you don't even know the worth and value of yourself because you're too busy giving discounts to everybody else that has no great plan or benefit for your life. But the ones that are here to benefit your life, the ones that are here to open your mind up, the ones that are here to take you out of your comfort zone, the ones that are here to actually help you raise up, progress, move forward to the next level, those people are the ones that you want to play the games on. And it makes perfect sense to you. It's a sad thing to try to take advantage of a person who has nothing but your best interest at heart. Because a person that understands that growth is a part of the process. And we can't progress if we don't reach out and help someone else. But at the same time, you have to allow yourself to be helped. You have to open yourself up to be educated. You have to open yourself up to be led to the door for you to have the option to walk in or to not. And our process of thought is that we want you to walk through that door. We want you to raise up. We want you to progress. We want you to be successful. We want you to understand who you are. We want you to understand that you have a power within you. We want you to understand that you are your own power. We are not your power. But you would rather drain us of our energy. You would rather grab onto us like a leech and try and suck out the power that we have for your gain. And once you drained us of our energy, you go to the next person. And then you go to the next person. And you go to the next person. And you keep draining these people until somebody finally catches on and realizes that you are nothing but a succubus and we cut you off. Now you're in your feelings. Because see, there's another saying out here that I left for this ending. 3 simple words: game, recognize, game. I'm going to say it one more time because I'm sure somebody in the back didn't hear it. Game, recognize, game. And once that game is recognized, the person that recognizes it can twist it and turn it and manipulate it and flip it, smack it, rub it down any way that they want to and make you think that you're winning when the whole time you're behind the 8 ball. Instead of just being upfront, instead of just being real, instead of just being honest, instead of just being forthright, you chose that you wanted to play. And now, because you chose to play, you chose to accept whatever price comes with playing the game, whether you win or you lose. And against a true player, the only option in this game is for you to lose. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all think that I'm just talking. Y'all think that I'm just up here just rambling. Real soldiers don't play no games. But soldiers do hold their posts. because we soldiers. And as soldiers, we've taken on the duty and the responsibility to raise up and uplift those that are around us. We don't have to. And in effect, I say obligation, but it's not really an obligation. It's a courtesy. Because we can steadfast focus on ourselves. But some of us don't like doing that because to us it seems selfish. Because we want to see everybody win. We want to see everybody rise. We want to see everybody progress. We want to see everybody achieve. And because we are like that, y'all think that y'all are taking advantage of us in a game that you cannot, will not ever win. Check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself. Can you feel me? Do you hear me? Are you catching on? Do you recognize my game? Or is it too real for you? I'm going to let y'all think on that. This is your man, Next Icon. I'm reaching out to my homegirl, Miss Anna, because you're doing some great things out there. Need you to be on my show. And I need other folks to be on my show. Hit me up, holler at me. Because if people don't know that you exist, then you don't. No excuses, y'all. If I can overcome negativity, so can you. If you want to play the game, expect to be played in the game, because that's the way it works. Everything goes full circle. You play, you get played. Just be real about it. This is your man, Next Icon, season premiere of the ICON Chronicles, episode 1. Is that 4? 1. Y'all know what the deal is. Check out my music. Can't Call It. And Seconds, Distro Kid. Check me out in my films. If you missed the names of them, go back to the beginning. Take a listen. Domestic Warfare, The Struggle 2, The Walkers, White Niggas. I'm not going to say it anyway. Y'all know what the deal is. Yo, this is your man, Next Icon. I am out of here like last year. See y'all next week. Peace.
These niggas wanna play with me, thinking they playing